Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today with ABC Week 6, I believe. Honestly, it's getting a little bit hard to keep track of. And we're coming off of, we're still undefeated, right? We're still undefeated. And last week, if you didn't see last week's video, fucking drop what you're doing right now. Don't focus on the fact that I just realized that you can make GIFs your showdown background. Don't focus on that at all. No crabcore here for you. If you haven't seen last week's video, definitely go check that shit out. Because honestly, that's like the funniest thing I've ever done in a Draft League battle. So check that shit out. Go ahead and fucking cha-cha slide your way right on back to that video. And trust me, it's worth it. It's also terrible, but like it's pretty good. So yeah. This week we're going up against Galladite, who is Galladite's a buddy of mine. I know he's I've been following him on Twitter for like literally years, I think, but I've never actually gotten to play him before, so this will be fun. I know he's a good player. I watched a bunch of his replays and whatnot. You know, we may seem like a low budget organization over here, but I do my research, I promise. You know, this is like Hot Ones questions. You know, I'm fucking scouting replays and shit. So he's got a scary team. You can see it on the screen. And dude, but it's on the screen with the crab core. So we'll just go ahead and put this here, and dude, it's super distracting. I love it, but it's super distracting. So he's got first of all, fucking, can we just draw attention to the fact that there's a Tapu Lele on my screen right now? As a dude with a Magirna, is not that big of a threat to me, but like the fact that there's a Tapu Lele on this team means you gotta prep a certain way. So first of all, you need to be able to outspeed it no matter what, and that's where Greninja comes in. With a Life Orb, you know, you got the Shuriken, the Pump, the Surf, the Dark Pulse. Basically, this is a Protein Greninja, bro. This is a Protein Greninja because all his moves are stab. So we got this Protein Greninja right here, and with the Life Orb, dude, it can be modest because then I speed tie with Cobalion, and I don't think he would be max speed Cobalion. I know he's a good player, so he does his prep correctly, which means he could speed creep my, what would it be? The Rapidash. So yeah, he would probably speed creep the Rapidash if anything. So then, you know, I can actually be modest. I went ahead and made it modest max just in case he does bring Cobalion and he is max, then at least we have the chance to speed tie. But he's probably, that's, you know, we don't worry about these things. Shaden, your opponent has a Tapu Lele. Why the flying fuck are you bringing Water Stricken on your Greninja? Well, hey, listen here, fucking foreskin. Okay, let me tell you a thing or two. I can use Water Shuriken on his mons that aren't on the ground. So stuff like the Rotom Wash, and don't ask me why I'm fucking using Water Shuriken on a Rotom Wash. I don't know. Maybe it's Scarf, and maybe he's locked in. Maybe he's at like 5%. You know, eat dicks. You know what? Eat dicks, dude. Come on. So Rotom Wash, Swellow could be a thing. Cryogonal could be a thing. You know, all these things that do pretty good versus me. And honestly, one thing I have noticed about this team is ice types kind of do me in, so I really need to make sure that I can count on my physical and special breakers, such as Magirna and Hitmonlee, to be able to deal with them. And also I need to get and keep rocks up, which is why we have these last two mons over here. And yeah, man, but honestly, look at Greninja's matchup and look at him. He does not enjoy switching into dark type attacks at all, dude. He really does not enjoy switching into dark types. Like, modest, fucking Life Orb, max special attack, fucking Dark Pulse, pretty much two shots everything on the team. I'm sure Tapu Lele, if invested correctly, can eat two. You know, Mudsdale probably eats two, but not two fucking water moves. And listen, I know I'm gonna miss Hydro Pump anyways, so I'm running Surf too. Like, fuck non-stab moves this week, guys. I don't even need T-Spikes, fuck it. So that's pretty much Greninja. It is protein, you know, because basically it is. It's not actually, you know what I mean. It's protein. So, like I said, his fucking Magirna is his Tapu Lele is a huge threat, but I have a Magirna. This here set, and listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There have been a few things swapped around on this set. I don't want to expose myself, and the buttons didn't get clicked in the game, so we're gonna just go ahead and do this. Volt Switch, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, I believe were the only things revealed in the game, and honestly, that's the only things I really need. Momentum is nice because this thing walls the shit out of his Cryogonal, out of his Tapu Lele, out of his Rotom Wash to a certain extent, but I don't want to be sitting in there and just allowing his Zard to come in and potentially Dragon Dance up. If I have Rocks up, it's a lot easier to deal with, but even if I have Fleur Cannon, which I don't, but he didn't know that. But even a Fleur Cannon doesn't kill Charizard. Like at +1, and if he's at full, I don't think it kills. So like I gotta keep rocks up, and you know, I gotta be careful of that thing. There's one DD and things are looking a little bit scary for me. You know. Yeah, man, it's just a super sped up Magirna. with because like originally I wanted to run like AV, but then I realized, you know, some other stuff I could use, so I just put a little bit of speed just in case, because my first initial thought was AV Magirna, which is max, but I went ahead and put a little bit of speed just in case he didn't want to try to creep me with something like, I don't know if Mudsdale could even creep me, but you know, there's a couple creepable things, so we went ahead and creep the creep, dude, you know, fucking Radiohead or whatever it is. Next, we have a Psychic Seed Hitmonlee. Like, yeah, dude, Tapu Lele is such a fucking threat, but this here bulk up Hitmonlee is also a fucking threat. CC, Poison Jab, and Knockoff do a large number to his team. Basically, like, Dhelmise isn't gonna die to this, but hopefully I can have taken care of Dhelmise, or at least whittled it down enough to where Knock takes it out. And listen, versus a team like mine, especially where you have this massive knockoff threat, plus a Greninja, he's gonna be Colbur. I could see AV, I guess, as well, if he didn't really fear the Hitmonlee as much, but Psychic Seed Hitmonlee kind of blows him back, so I am expecting some prep on that part. This gives us speed for +1 Zard, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, dude, it's adamant, it fucking takes hits. I can go for the bulk up if I'm in versus something like Dhelmise maybe, versus something like Mudsdale. I can bulk up, and then that way I don't have to give him the stamina boost and do all that shenanigans and whatnot. You know how it be, dude. Next, we have a Habanberry Max fucking Zygarde. I know, really good prep, right guys? Look at this fucking very well thought out spread. But basically, I have to be max to be able to speed tie with the Tapu Lele. I'm not gonna fucking lose this game because I didn't speed tie with the Tapu Lele, you know? We have extreme speed. I know we already talked about the fact that fucking he has Psychic Terrain, but Psychic Terrain isn't always up, and this is another thing that can extreme speed the Rotom Wash, the Charizard if it doesn't Mega Evolve, which I think it has to, so I don't know why I brought it up, the Cryogonal, all that shit, you know, all the non-Swellow as well. This thing is kind of a bait set. I need, once Zard gets +1, I have a really hard time dealing with it, so I need to keep this boy above half. That way the Habanberry can pop, and I can OHKO him with the, not OHKO, it would be a 2-KO, but 1,000 arrows into extreme speed should kill him, because I don't think he can invest too much bulk this week. He really needs some offensive presence to be able to kind of blow my team back, so I think he might just be close to max. But yeah, man, DD is for late game. Toxic is because if you have a Mudsdale or a Dhelmise on your team, you're switching into it. There's no way, like, you don't just let this thing set up for free. Plus, I have the Groundium, so Dhelmise and Mudsdale, Mudsdale not as much, but Dhelmise can switch in, so I'm going to Toxic that boy. I'm going to put it on a timer, and the key here is to late game sweep with either, well, I guess Magirna's not really a sweeper, but the key is going to be to late game sweep with Greninja or Hitmonlee here. So, next we have young Smeargle here. This is just a sash lead Smeargle, obviously. Nothing crazy about it. I haven't brought it at all, so I don't think you'll expect it whatsoever. Nuzzle is super annoying to deal with. If he just leads off with fucking like Lum or like safety goggles or some kind of Tapu Lele that's annoying, if he does predict this and he wants to lead off with it, and like he can click Taunt, he can click Psychic, he can click whatever he wants. I'm kind of fucking shit at a dick out of luck, you know? So I want to at least be able to paralyze that thing. Honestly, this whole reason is because I saw in one game he just let off with Lele and just started clicking buttons, and I was like, fuck, he can kind of do that versus me. Because if he makes the correct prediction, he gets the Nature's Madness or the HP Fire on the Magirna. Things can start getting real fucking shifty real quick, and that's not a pun. I'm not even running Shift Gear this week. Get off my dick. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Lovelykiss is cool. I can't run the Spore because he does have the Dhelmise, and Dhelmise actually does a good amount of work versus me, so I expect it to come. I don't want to fucking have Spore and then it, you know, not work. That would suck. Parting Shot's just nice because once I nuzzle something, I can fucking, you know, get the fuck out of there, lower its stats, and then start setting up with another Mon. And Sticky Web, even though most of his big offensive threats to me won't be affected by it. Like, the thing I want to slow down the most would be, like, the Swellow, you know? The Cryogonal would be annoying as well, so that kind of sucks. But at least we can get the webs up for the Lele, for the Charizard. As long as he Mega Evolves and then switches out and then comes back in, he will take the webs. Cobalion being slow as well, I'm not going to complain about. Then, last but not least, we have just another fucking annoying-ass Gligar set. If you haven't noticed, there's been a theme. It's like bring 4 to 5 super fucking offensive things, and then just have Gligar here to eat the hits. Like, you know? So U-Turn, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Toxic. I'm not running Roost because I am fucking stupid and bad at the game, but I really need to be able to Toxic things. Gligar is so speedy that even if he's not able to like Roost off damage, at least I can Toxic the Mudsdale, the Dhelmise, all those things, dude. Earthquake is, you know, stab. And we got U-Turn just in case, like, the Levitating Mons or whatever, the flying types want to attack me, I can at least U-turn and get out of there. And then we need Stealth Rocks because he has a Charizard. You know how it be, dude. That's just it. So, let's get this Crab Core out of here and jump into the battle. So, here we are with said battle. And listen, I'm gonna need to draw attention to one thing before we do this. First of all, this is the one time. Okay, listen, the one time this entire season I have not used the name Paraful Paramore. That's been my alt for a long time now. I've been using it ever since Sparkling Arya Stark stopped being a cool thing because Game of Thrones isn't known anymore. I've just been using Paraful Paramore. Well, Mr. JB Westside had an idea, and he said the words Aka Flocka Flame, and that was hilarious because we have a bunch of Pokemon and alts that are named after rappers and shit like that. So I went ahead and made an alt, and I was like, Aka Flocka Flame, this is going to be the new thing. Although the original was taken, so I had to spell it a little bit different. I'm going to be Aka Flocka Flame this time. So he sends me the challenge, and you know, I listen, I fucked up, okay? I disappointed this man. Gallade is my new favorite fucking person in the world because of the nicknames he used on these 6 mons. And if you get it, you'll get it, you know? And, you know, it's my fault, dude, because I didn't use Paraful Paramore. But don't worry, Paramore, I'm still into you, you know? That's what you get when you change your art, you know? Your alt, sorry. Pardon my, my ignorance. I guess I'm just a, monster, you know? You know, I guess we've just been going through some hard times, and things have changed, you know? But this will be the only exception, because Paraful Paramore will be my alt from now on. I guess it's just, I've just been under a lot of pressure lately, so, you know, I'm sorry, but my brain wouldn't let me not do that, so let's jump into it. I will go ahead and say this is a fucking fantastic game, and Galladite is an excellent player, so I'm very excited to do it. Let's do it. We're going to lead off with Van Doge here, and we're just going to go right for the Lebukiss. We miss because I've gotten lucky as shit this season, and I deserve to miss everyone from now on. So I'm going to go for it again. Fucking all or nothing, dude. We hit this time, though, so now I'm going to go for the parting shot. I don't even bother getting webs up. I don't really need them that much. We go to Hitmonlee. Since we see he didn't bring the Tapu Lele, which, let me draw attention to this, he didn't bring the Tapu Lele, which is insane, because it's a Tapu Lele. I get it, I have a Magearna, I have Psychic Seed and shit like that. So, but like, dude, he didn't bring the Magearna. That's so nice. I don't have to worry about that thing ever again. So this basically means that Hitmonlee here isn't going to sweep. It is just going to be a wall breaker. This thing's a wall. Figured it was probably going to be Cobra Berry. So, I went ahead and did it. He's -1 attack. He can't kill me. He crits the ever-living fuck out of my poor little slinky-legged Hitmonlee. And, it was a sad day, dude. It was a sad day. So, basically, if I can kill this and kill the Mudsdale, Zygarde wins this whole game. Potentially. So, I do want to go ahead and just kill this fucking thing. I'm going to click the Dark Pulse. He goes into the Rotom, which is named Fake Happy, you know? I thought everybody here was Fake Happy too, you know? And then I realized I can 2-ko it, but this is going to give me an opportunity to set up with Zygarde, and by set up with Zygarde, I mean basically bait him into not letting me set up for free and going into one of his things that I want to Toxic. So I'm not even going to bother DDing up, dude. I'm going to just click raw Toxic. Excuse me. As the Mudsdale come in, Ignorance is my new best friend, dude. Fucking Mudsdale is literally my best friend, so we're going to go into Gligar. We're going to exchange rocks. I don't want to kill the fucking the Rotom until rocks are up, and then this guy and the Charizard and the Cryogonal can stop coming in for free. He's going to go into this guy, and we'll get the U-turn, which is fucking perfect for me, because that means we get the momentum back into Greninja, and this guy can start putting in work. Like I said, nothing on his team wants to switch into this, so he just has to start clicking sacks. This thing is put to sleep, and Smeargle is it's probably going to die to rocks, so, you know. So now Swellow can come in. If he's an absolute mad lad, he can click like Defog or something here, but he has 2 spinners, so like I doubt it. But he's good to click an attack here. Luckily I have a Smeargle to sack. I didn't want him to get U-turn momentum or anything, so like on my Gligar, so that ain't happening. So we just go ahead and sack the Smeargle. Now I can go into Magearna. I do have the leftovers, if I'm not mistaken, so at least I can regain most of this health back. He shouldn't have Heat Wave or something like that, and the Flame Orb. I think if you have Flame Orb, you're pretty much going to be like raw physical, although a mixed set would be clean. So he's going to go for the U-turn. He's going to do 5%, that's no big deal. Mudsdale comes out, I'm just going to click Flash Cannon, and we see that he's like, I don't know if it's, you know, exact, but he's pretty fucking heavily invested in Spadef. I'm going to get the fuck on out of there and go right into my Gligar. He pulls the double, which is a good play, into the Delmise. He wants to spin them rocks away, but this is actually like it was a great double on his part, but this actually helps me out a little bit too, because I can get the Toxic on this guy outspeed no matter what, and he can synth up, he can rapid spin, he can do all that shit, but as long as this thing is Toxic, I can 1v1 it with most of my team. So I'm gonna just get them, you know, get the Earthquake chip. And now he's down at 65% and he's Toxic, so I can get my rocks back up as he goes into Swallow here. So he can click whatever he wants. He just goes hard for the Facade. I'm a Gligar. I'm bulky as hell. And after that U-turn and burn damage, he is in fact in range of 3 hits with the Water Shuriken. So 2 hits will do about 40-ish%. It's a kind of a roll at this point for 2 hits, but 3 hits should be fucking easy to get. I got 5 that one time, so I'm expecting to only get 2 forever, but sometimes you gotta take these chances. He actually does me a solid here and clicks Protect, which means that the burn chip puts him in guaranteed range of 2 Water Shuriken hits, which is fucking fantastic. Jesus. That was a scary turn. Now he's gonna go into Cryogonal. You don't go into Cryogonal here if you're not Scarf. I don't think you come in and take rocks damage just on the off chance that I would stay in and let you kill me, you know? So I realized that Scarf Cryogonal is actually a huge threat to me because it beats this, it beats +1 Zygarde, it beats Gligar, it would beat fucking Smeargle, and things are looking scary, especially since my Spadef, my physical attacker that's super effective against this with good Spadef, got fucking demolished. So now all I have is Magearna versus this. So I could go hard Magearna, but this could be a potentially easy play for him to click HP Ground to HP Fire or something like that. I don't want to give him that chance. I'm gonna just sack the Gligar. Munsdale is still a threat, but it's Toxic. Charizard will come in and take rocks, and this, you know, it's fine. So I can go right into Magearna. Last time I clicked Flash Cannon, and 2 Flash Cannons or a Flash Cannon into an Ice Beam rather will kill the Munsdale. So I think here he would want to go into Charizard, take the Flash Cannon, and then roost off the damage. I don't want to let him do that because I don't want to let him start DDing up for free. So I'm gonna click Volt Switch here, but he actually goes back into the Mudsdale, which was a good play. I get the play wrong, and shit sucks, fam. But yeah, fuck it, dude. So I can't actually kill him now, so I'm gonna go right into my Zygarde. I only need him to be above half so that I can take. I need my Zygarde to be above half so I can take the +1 Dragon Claw. Hopefully he's not Outrage. Now, my play here, he either tries to kill me or he just clicks Roar. So I'm going to go ahead and DD just in case he doesn't click Roar. If he hits me, then I get a large amount of damage off this. I'll probably kill it, honestly, because he's Spadef. And I'm back into Magearna. After he takes the Toxic damage, he is, in fact, in range of the Ice Beam. So that means I can just finally click that button and not have to worry about, you know, things and stuff. So now exactly what we feared is going to happen. The Charizard is going to come in, and things are looking scary, fam. Basically, this is not like a 50-50, but like a 33-33-33, you know, that we talk about sometimes. He can just click Flare Blitz. He can kill the ever-living fuck out of me, but he's going to be so low that Extreme Speed will pick him off. He's going to take a lot of recoil. He's not going to be boosted, and you know, shit sucks. If he goes for Dragon Dance, I can potentially do a lot of damage with the the fucking Flare Cannon that I don't have, so I don't think he's gonna go for hard Dragon Dance here. And then if I do get a little bit more chip off on this, I can potentially put it in range of the Life Orb Water Shuriken, you know. So I think his safest play is to click Roost, and I'm gonna put all of my fucking chips in that basket because that's an expression. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go hard into Zygarde, dude. I'm gonna hope he didn't Flare Blitz me. I'm gonna hope he didn't just fucking click Earthquake or something. So he does actually go for the Roost, which is fucking amazing because that turn was so stressful. I'm pretty sure I got a hernia in my butthole, dude. I think that's where all hernias are. I don't actually know, but it was fucking stressful. I was on the edge of my seat so hard. I have a hernia now. So thanks. But now we are guaranteed out of range of the Dragon Claw with the Haban Berry, so I can just click 1000 Arrows. He is just going to go for the Dragon Claw. We live with 11% left. Shout out to Zygarde. We do a shitload of damage with 1000 Arrows, and Extreme Speed is good. In fact, going to pick it off. So, Crisis averted. Now he's going to go into Monster here. That Transformers soundtrack, you know, coming in clutch. And basically, his best play is going to be to... That's all, folks. His best play is going to be to probably to synth up and then kill me. So I can get the maximum amount of damage off on him, I'm just going to click Dragon Dance. I could have tried to do something and go hard Greninja, but it just wasn't worth it. I definitely wouldn't go hard Magearna. So he's going to go for the Earthquake and kill me, but at least after his Toxic Chip and a little bit of 1000 Arrows damage, he's guaranteed in range of the Dark Pulse. I think I did like 70 min, so that was nice. But now he can go into Cryogonal. He's at fucking half, so I get 5 hits again. I can potentially kill him. However, we get 2 because, like I said, I deserve to only get 2 every time from now on. And at least Magirna can come in here, guaranteed live this hit, and he does go for the HP ground. It does fucking, dude. It. Hold on. We'll just hold on. Just give it a second. He goes over the HP, and then Magirna comes in, takes super effective damage, aka 19% from the Cryogonal. So shoutouts to Magirna getting it only got 2 kills, but hey, it fucking just being on the team, I think it forced a lot of prep for him, and I think it kind of deterred him away from bringing the Tapu Lele, which was fucking disgusting, and I'm glad it didn't come. So basically, Magirna just being on the team was the MVP, I think. And the crit really sucked on Hitmonlee, but fuck it, you know, what the hell else? What the hell ever, basically. I'm glad Smeargle came. It was kind of cool being able to put that Rotom to sleep. I didn't have to deal with that. And then, yeah, man, I think I got a couple plays wrong versus the Mudsdale with Magirna, but it all worked out in the end, so I can't complain too hard. And once again, I gotta say, fucking shoutouts to Gallade, because honestly, those fucking nicknames made my day, dude. Like, I've been using Parafull Paramore for so long, it was just so fucking funny that someone else can appreciate some stuff like that. So definitely check him out. I'm excited to see his rendition of this battle. I'm very excited, actually. I'm recording this on Sunday, so it'll be up in 2 days. Definitely check out his side, his link, as well as all the other coaches will be down below. And, like, dude, once again, I gotta apologize. Like, the one time I don't use my Paramore ult, my opponent is fucking cool as shit and brings 6 Paramore nicknames. Like, the fucking audacity I have of not, you know, I was disappointed in myself. I won the game, but like, did I though? You know, like, I win 1-0, but like, did I though? You know, it just doesn't feel like a win without the Paramore, dude. So, like I said, check out him. Check out all the rest of the ABC coaches. Sorry there's no fucking goofy-ass song this week, but I'll see what we can do these last few weeks, you know. So, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you guys next week. Bye forever.